Hey everyone, what's up? My name is Kayla. Today I wanted to do a video about peace. I had planned to do this video originally like on Monday or Tuesday earlier in the week, and I was all ready for it, I was prepared, but I just couldn't get myself to do it. And then, I kind of dragged it off all week, and then this morning I woke up and, I spent time with God and everything, and had a good morning, and I just really felt like, okay, today's the day. And I also felt that I wanted to do this video without any makeup on, which is, it might sound like a really simple thing, but to me, I never leave the house without makeup on. I just, I don't know, I like wearing it. It's kind of like my mask. It protects me, and yeah, I love to wear makeup, and I decided, I just want to be myself today, and I just want to be my true, authentic self, the person that God made me, without all the makeup, without all of that, and that's something that's really, honestly, hard for me to do. And to be completely honest, like, making these videos, like, I may seem really nervous and stuff in these because I am. Honestly, like, if you know me at all, then you know that, like, not like me to make these videos. It may be, kind of odd to watch me making these videos, because I'm probably the shyest person you ever met, especially people that have known me for a really long time. Very shy. Always been the shy girl, and this is something I've wanted to do for a really long time, and it's been hard for me to make it because I've just been scared. And I lived my life for so long so scared, and so scared of life in general, honestly, and so afraid of what people thought of me, because I lived just in fear, mainly of other people's opinions and the lies that this world told me. I believed them, for a really long time. Ever since I was little, especially in middle school, I was bullied a lot, and I was just told I was so stupid. People would literally, like, call me stupid all the time, would throw things at me, and it didn't really affect me at the time until later. And it really affected me as far as, I wouldn't go after the things I thought I could do. I wouldn't, do the things I really wanted to do. I was just so afraid that, I would get made fun of. No one would take me seriously. And I struggled with that for a really, really long time until I came to God. Before I came to God, I couldn't truly be myself. And, people see me now and they think, oh, she's so different, she's changed so much. I'm just truly myself. I've had freedom. I have freedom to be myself, and I have just freedom from this fear that I had for so long. And it's just amazing what God can do, and the peace that He gives you. It's just so overwhelming and just so beautiful. And this morning I felt overwhelmed by that, just overwhelmed by how He has changed my life, and who He has made me today. And this person He has made me is my true self, is who I was meant to be on this earth. And for so long I was fighting, trying to be somebody else, trying to be who the world wanted me to be, when I wasn't, just being my authentic self with God, the person that God called me on this earth to be. And just how liberating and beautiful it is, and how beautiful my life is, because I am able to be myself now, and I'm able to live my life freely, and just with so much overwhelming love. And this video today, I just wanted to really talk about peace, and I felt that I really wanted to mainly focus this video and speak to the people who don't know Jesus and don't know the love of God. And it's so funny, I think the world has this view of peace and of happiness, and they pretty much see it as a drug, honestly. They believe that if we get this job, or if we have a lot of money, and whatever it may be, if we get those things, if we're beautiful, then we will have peace. If we get rid of whatever this chaos is in our life right now, if we get rid of that, if we get rid of the coronavirus, if we get rid of all this, then we will have peace, then we will have happiness, then we will be okay. And maybe we achieve this and we have this for a minute, for a short period of time, whatever it may be, and it goes away because it is temporary. It is all temporary. This peace that you go after in the world, it's not real. It's lies that He tells you. And I lived my life like that for so long, especially when it came to, my outward appearance. I believed, because I was told so much that I was ugly, you know, and I believed that if I was beautiful, then I would have more friends, that guys would like me, that I would have this, that I would have that. And I went after that. Maybe for a second I would get something, but I was so empty inside. I was so sad. I was the saddest I had ever been in my entire life. And I was so depressed. And, you know, ultimately that's what led me to God. You know, I want to make another video where I'm really digging deeper and like talking about my testimony, but I do want to say, you know, it was a low point when I found God. I hadn't been like this my entire life. I hadn't lived with him my whole life. I lived in emptiness. I lived going to alcohol or, you know, other people to make me feel better. And instead of going to God, I lived like that for so long. For like 22 years of my life, I lived like that. And I was always going after peace and happiness. I mean, that's what we all want, right? And I was just never fulfilled and so empty. And I'm just so confused at how other people are able to do that their whole lives, because I was so upset. And if you are like that, if you are anything like that, then, you know, I just want to tell you about this beautiful peace that you can get from God. And it's real and it's true. And you find it, you know, by going to God. That's all you need to do, is just make that leap of faith and just accept him into your heart and say, God, you know, I know I have messed up. I know I am a sinner. I know I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect at all. I mess up all the time, but I just want you in my life. And I just want to live my life for you, not for myself, because I'm not going anywhere with that, you know, and I just want you and I want you in my life. And, you know, someone really close to me recently was explaining to me their perspective of Christianity. And it's this perspective that I lived in for so long of my life, you know, when the elementary school I went to was actually a Christian school, and that's when I really found out about God, and it was a huge part of my faith. But when I went to that school and everything, I was a Christian. I believed in God. I believe he made me. I believe he made me with gifts and amazing things, but I really didn't understand what it meant to follow him. And I heard people talk about it all the time, and I thought I had accepted him into my heart. I thought I had, but I didn't really understand what it was. I had no idea. And there are so many Christians that live like that don't really know what his peace is, because they haven't actually given up their lives to him. They've had those moments with God maybe where they really feel him, or they have this, you know, moment with him when they know that God is there, that he is real, but they haven't really given their lives up to him. They're still keeping their lives, and they're saying, okay, God, you know, you can come into my life, but you can just be a part of my life. You can be in the background. You can be a person in my life, but you can't have my life. You can't be really a part of it. You can't be in relationship with him. When you have a relationship with God, what that really means is that you are walking with him day to day, and you are no longer living your life for yourself, but you're living it for Jesus. When you live your life for yourself, you believe that you make your own life, you make it yourself. And when you live like that, it is exhausting. I've done it. You know, I'm saying these things because I've done it. You live for yourself. You are constantly going after peace, going after happiness. You may pray. I prayed. When I went through this darkness, I prayed to God all the time. I would pray to them, but I would pray to him when I was sad, when I needed something. I would pray to him every day. God, I want to live this day for you. Use me. I want to be obedient. I want to, you know, live just in your presence. You know, that's what he wants us to do, is just enjoy his presence, because he wants us to love this life, and he gives us so much to love if you come to him instead of other things, instead of yourself, instead of other people. And I know it may be confusing. I know it doesn't make sense sometimes when you hear someone talk about this. Believe me, I lived like as a Christian, and I lived blind for so long. I just didn't understand it. And honestly, up until the day I gave my life to Christ, I didn't understand it until that day. Until that day that I was so upset and so depressed, and I had nothing to lose. I was done. I tried everything that I possibly could, and I just said, God, just take me. I've heard of this. I heard when I was in middle school, I heard people doing this. I heard that you were supposed to just say, God, I give you my life. I said it. You know what would happen? I just said it like out of desperation. God, just take it. Just take it, because I'm done. I can't do it. Just take it. And even after that, it took me a while to really realize what it was to give up your life. when I did, when I really lived my life for Christ, it has changed in a million ways, and it has been so beautiful. And you know, if you've known me in my past and you grew up with me or whatever it may be, and if you're my family or whatever, and you look at me and you may think I'm weird, I totally get it. Or you may think I've changed, and I have changed. I'm myself now. That person I was so scared to live life. I wasn't just a shy person. I was like that because I had been told for so long that I was stupid, that I was ugly, that all these lies. And you know, when I found God, I really discovered who I really am, and who he sees me, and how beautiful I am, and how smart, and how strong. And I honestly think it's funny that, you know, I'm making these videos right now because I'm just showing the enemy that, you know, I can do things like this, that I'm not shy, that I am beautiful, and I'm beautiful in the eyes of God. And another thing I just want to say is, you know, I'm not making these videos for likes or to be famous or whatever. I want God to do with this what he wants. And if it's not, honestly, I don't believe it is to get 1 million likes or 1,000 likes or whatever. You know, I was, you know, reading a passage, and it was just about how, you know, sometimes all God wants us to do, he wants us to just focus on the people in our lives that we have in our lives that he wants us to work on. That is our friends and our family and the people we love. And that's who he wants us to spread love to. And, you know, there's people who are called to, you know, spread the gospel to so many people. And that's beautiful. Maybe one day I am meant to do that. But I believe what led me to make these videos is because, honestly, it's for the people that I care about. Maybe you're not somebody that really knows me personally, and then that's beautiful too. That's amazing. I'm still talking to you too. But, you know, there's only so much you can do, and it can get frustrating. We can't force anyone to find God. We can't force anybody to have peace. Trust me, I've wanted to so long, because most of these people that I'm talking about, they're going through what I've gone through, just constant cycle of pain, of going after just insanity, honestly, because they're going after peace and just getting hurt again and again and again and again. And God just wants us to come to him, and even if you're scared, it's okay. He will show you everything. Just come to him. And I believe all I can really do is, you know, just make this video. You know, I share videos to friends or, you know, family, whoever it was, and did you watch this video, or, you know, oh, I will later, whatever. And I just thought, maybe if I make a video with myself, maybe they'll watch it. And if you are my friend or family, I'm not asking anything of you. I'm just making this video because I'm doing what I believe that I'm supposed to do, honestly. I believe that God calls us to just speak the truth. I was reading this today. I was having quiet time with God, and, you know, I felt led to just open up my Bible, and, you know, I said, God, if there's anything that you want me to speak, if there's anything you want me to tell others, just please show me. And, you know, this kind of popped up, and it says, it's Psalms 107. It says, give thanks to the Lord, for he is good. His faithful love endures forever. Has the Lord redeemed you? Then speak out. Tell others he has redeemed you for your enemies. For he has gathered the exiles from many lands, from east and west, from north and south. Some wandered in the wilderness, lost and homeless, hungry and thirsty, they nearly died. Lord, help, they cry in their troubles, and he rescued them from their distress. You know, whatever you may be going through right now. I know during this period of time, the coronavirus, you know, there are so many people who are depressed, and maybe you lost your job, you know, maybe you're just still out there searching for this peace, whatever you think that peace is. You know, maybe you believe you need to be prettier, you need to look better, you need to have a better Instagram, you need people to think your life is amazing, you know, you need to be smarter, you need to, whatever it may be. I just felt led to tell you that you are enough. You are enough just how you are right now. whatever you're doing, whatever you've done in your past, you are enough for him, and all he wants is just a relationship with you. You know, you maybe had this idea of Christianity for so long, you know, you've let God just be a part of your life, and instead of really having a relationship with you, and he wants a relationship with you so badly, so badly. You know, whether things are okay in your life right now or whether they're really bad, maybe you feel like you've lost everything, and this is just God calling you home, and just calling you to him, and to be the person that he wants you to be, the person he made you to be, just to have a relationship with you, and he will give you so much love and so much peace. So yeah, so that's just what this message is, and I hope you can find something in this video that helps you, and I just want to pray for you right now. If you feel led to pray with me, then please do. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you so much for this day, Lord, and just thank you for everyone who is watching this, Lord. I pray for all the people who are in darkness, for all the people who are going after alcohol and going after sex and drugs to make them happy, Lord, that you can show them and just overwhelm them with love and peace. You can show them that they don't have to be thirsty anymore, that they can come to you and just be overwhelmed by love and just overwhelmed by your peace, Lord, Father. And just thank you, you know, during this time of quarantine, during the virus, there's so much fear, Lord, and that you can show people that. Show them what you're doing, Lord, and show them through your eyes, through your lenses, that we can see what you're really doing here, and that people are coming to you, Lord, and that you are changing things right now, Lord. And I just pray for everybody who needs love, who is lonely, who is sad, who is hurt, that they can come to you and that they can find peace and love, Father. Just thank you for your love. Thank you for your redemption. Thank you for your beautiful, beautiful word, Lord. And just thank you for your love. And I pray for all these things, Lord, in your name. Amen. So thank you so much for watching this video. And yeah, like I said, I just hope something in this helped you. And yeah, just stay safe and stay healthy. Bye.